Dede is going to cry. Dede is going to feel the pain of losing a fish. Isabella, don't do this word though. Hey, I don't want Isabella to go home. I hope Isabella is not going home today. I really hope Isabella is not. I know Koyin is not going home for sure. But Isabella, hey, I hope she's not going home. Hey, it's Isabella and Koyin. Guys, did you see that? But the first in my head was the breathing. Hey, 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 hey. I still wait till it happen. Who is this? Is it midday? Only for them to show the hair. And it was Isabella. But this Kayode don't go make heaven. This cameraman. Kayode saw that this was the peak of the moment, and Kayode took the camera away, took us to commercial break. And by the time Kayode came back, instead of Kayode to still focus on what is important, after showing us Koyin and Isabella, he cut straight to Joanna and Dede for us to see that they are sleeping peacefully. Koyin has fallen to all the conjuring with Koyin done the whole for body since all these weeks. Isabella has finally helped him to unleash it. She put a so what's her name yesterday, and everybody was complaining. I actually made a video of that. I just haven't posted it. A video about Sultana and Jason J and their situation. I'm gonna finish editing it and then I'll post it later. But for now, I'm talking about Koyin and Isabella. I just wonder how Koyin is going to manipulate this. I wonder if Ebuka will say, I don't know. I don't think Ebuka will want to out there. I don't know. But obviously, Isabella is happy. The way she turned on that bed, the way she turned and the way she was. It's not only Isabella that was breathing hard. Let's get it straight. It's both of them, Isabella and Koyin, both of them together. During the Saturday night party, Dede and Coi were not so much together, right? But after they go home, immediately, Dede started closing up to Koyin again. Then they started chatting in the garden. And as soon as she told Koyin, I miss my boyfriend, Koyin was like, oh, it's understandable. You should miss your boyfriend. But what happened later in the night? Koyin realized I'm just wasting my time with this Dede. I'm not gonna get Ishishi out of this relationship with Dede. From the garden, he and Isabella were already vibing. They were pulling something between each other in the garden. So I could already feel the tension between them when they were talking. I said, there's tension between these two people. So Koyin went to bed first. Then much later, I could hear Isabella saying, oh, that she wants to go take a shower. That it's time for her to go to bed. Let them go and wash off that makeup. I think she was saying it with Doris. I'm not sure if it was somebody else she was talking to. So she went up. She went to take a shower. Even before she left, Mensan gave her this kind of crazy hug. She was avoiding Mensan like a plague. Mensan, I think Mensan was trying to give her a kiss. She moved her head away. She clearly doesn't want Mensan. So she went upstairs, took a shower. Then the next night, I started hearing, ha. And I'm like, wait, what is happening again? Now I see Koyin and Isabella. So, my dear Dede, you tried your best to trap all your fishes in the pond. But sadly, one of your fishes has jumped out. And I don't think this fish is coming back. I don't think Koyin is coming back. Because once Isabella puts her teeth on somebody like this, before you can take that thing out of her mouth, that meat is there to stay for a long time. Now only eviction feel release the meat come on for Isabella Tito. Isabella has been desperate to step up again. She can't land better fish like Koyin. Hey! I'm just excited. I want to see how this will play out when it gets exposed to the house. Let's see what Dede will do. And let's see if Koyin is going to tell Dede. Let's talk about Kola and Dede. Before Dede left for, her vacation spots with Joanna, Kola was with Imisi. Kola was feeding Imisi. Imisi was picking beans. They were having a fun banter as usual. Then suddenly, Dede came downstairs and told Imisi, can I borrow your brother for a few minutes? Imisi said, okay. So, obviously, Kola was feeling more comfortable, more confident with Dede because of, she's been giving him much more attention, especially at the party. I think I mentioned that in my last video. He's been feeling comfortable with her, and I think the way Dede has been treating him, he's making Kola feel more important, as if he's feeling more like a boyfriend kind of situation. That is how I think he's seeing himself in a more serious light with her compared to the other people that admire her. So Dede came downstairs and then she said, I just wanted to let you know that I'm leaving. I just wanted to say hi to you before I leave for my spot. And he said, okay. Then he asked her for a hug. She was reluctant to give him a hug. Now, there's something I observed, okay? Dede's nipples were standing inside the top that she was wearing, right? So she already is conscious of her body. She's conscious of herself that her boobs were kind of, and she didn't put a tip on it, because usually when you wear tops like that without a bra, you're supposed to put like a tip on your nipple to cover it up so that even when it stands, it is still protected and covered. People don't see it standing outside. But because hers was really, really pronounced, it was really, really showing. I couldn't get my eyes off it too when I saw it. So I was like, oh my God, her nipples are literally standing. So that kind of a thing, I think it must have aroused something in Kola. Especially this is a guy that has already said he's really attracted to her. He really likes her. The only problem here is that Dede, personally, is what I think. I'm not saying that's the fact, but the way, from my observation, I think Dede is not attracted to Kola at all. What she could tell this guy is to let him know, I'm not attracted to you. She should let the guy go. Playing games with his feelings, I think it's not good. It's not nice. Yes, it's nice to play your game, but at this point, it's becoming unhealthy. And she needs to cut him loose. Because if you're fooling someone to make them feel as if you have feelings for them, that person's feelings might keep growing for you. And you will be on different paces. He won't understand that you're not on the same pace as him if you don't express it to him. So, anyway, he tried to hug her. Eventually, she gave him a hug. And then he was trying to form romantic way. He held her from the back and she was like, no. Actually, she cringed so bad that even me, I was like cringing where I was. I was like, oh my God, this is really bad. It was as if, I've had that feeling before where somebody that I wasn't into was trying to hug me. It's like almost disgusting in a way, like, ew, don't touch me. That's the expression that came out from Dede's face. She didn't like it at all. I don't believe she likes Kola at all. At all. She even called Big Brother. She said, Big Brother, oh, help. This kind of thing can get Kola a strike.
Okay. Big Brother, he's trying to... Okay. It's so much body contact.
Kola needs to be extremely careful. If you're attracted to someone, you would at least give them a hug, which is what Kola was thinking. Kola already is thinking that the two of them have mutual attraction towards each other. That is because Dede has given him that much confidence. So that is why he could be confident enough to ask her for a hug. Kola doesn't go around the house asking everybody for a hug now. He doesn't go around the house trying to kiss everybody. The two people he tries to do that with is Imisi, and that Imisi zone is limited to hugs alone. Imisi was the first person to even ask Kola for a kiss on her hand, and he kissed her hand. And after that, he has hugged her more, and he has kissed her on the cheek. But with Dede doesn't even want any of those things. She only does it because, she just wants to keep him close, keep him tamed. Just keep her fish in the pond so that the fish doesn't escape. I think it's just all a game for her at this point. So, once in a while she could say, do you want a hug? Things like that. But I don't think it's something she naturally wants to do with Kola. He's the one that will prompt or ask, at least based on what I saw tonight. He's the one that will prompt or ask her for that. And she doesn't even want to be in that space. The only thing that I observed from Didi's body language during this conversation is that Dede doesn't like him on that level. Like, seriously. At this point, Dede needs to cut him loose. So after crying for people that then, she later said, oh, I'm just joking. Oh, after she told him stop, he stopped. And he now asked her a question. What exactly is it? What is the reason why you don't want me to hug you? Is it because you have somebody outside, or because you just don't like it? Then she said, this is just how I am. I just don't like things like that. That's what she said to him. And besides the fact that, yeah, she doesn't, besides the fact that she has somebody outside, said this is who she is. You know, she's not the type of person to be that way. So when she said that, I was like, okay, that is her nature. She's a slow burner, obviously. And I, for one, all this while, I believed that she really doesn't have anybody outside. After seeing the way she's been playing her game, in my mind, I'm like, no, it's not possible for her to have somebody outside. But obviously, she says that she has somebody outside. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and see it's possible. But I really doubt it. So now that she's saying that it's because she has somebody and because she doesn't really like that kind of a thing, I think Dede needs to spell things out at this point. She needs to tell him or her like, hey, we're not on that level. I don't really like you like that. Let's cut this crap. Let's cut it and shut it down now. And if Dede doesn't tell him that, I hope he will tell himself that, because Mide has tried to tell him, Bright has tried to tell him to tell Kola, but Kola is just too stubborn. He's just living in a dreamland, in a fantasy land. And I hope he will wake up from it. The only person that can wake him from this fantasy land is Imisi. But Imisi is too nice to wake him up. Imisi is trying to make sure that he does it himself. She doesn't want to force anything on him. I really hope that Kola doesn't mess up his game. I hope he doesn't mess up his game, because this is like treading on really, really, really shaky waters at this point. Nothing is funny about it at all, because after I asked her for a hug, she reluctantly agreed and gave him a hug, but tightly. Then he proceeded, you know, as a guy now, as a guy that is feeling like, oh, we are feeling the momentum together. You know what I mean? So after that, he now went to her back and gave her a back hug, right? Now, she was already covering her chest because she knew that her stuff was showing through her top, right? And Kola went to hug her from the back. Now, when Kola hugged her from the back, that was when she cringed, right? And then she was saying, brother is holding me. That kind of thing. She was extremely uncomfortable and irritated. Then Kola could not read the room. He could not read the room. Then he now looked at her nipples. Obviously, it's very pronounced. Even as soon as she entered that kitchen to talk to Kola, those were the first things that even me, I saw. Kola looked at it and said, no, he first of all talked about the confetti on her body. He was even picking out the confetti on her skin, right? So after I picked off the confetti for a little bit, then he looked at her and said, oh, he said it's on your titties, right? Then Dede looked at him like, let's not do that. He said, no, I'm just letting you know that the confetti is on your titties. Then Dede was like, no, we're not going to do that. So she just got mad. She got upset. Personally, I don't think I would have gotten upset, but everybody has their boundaries. That is her boundary. She has the right to go upset if she wants to be, but it only spells out one thing. Dede and Kola are not meant to be together. They're not meant to be together. Meanwhile, if Kola had said it to somebody else, maybe like Imisi would never have gotten upset. Imisi probably wanted to have complained because of the mutual attraction between them. But because it is Dede is not really into him to that level. I mean, assuming they've been touching each other a lot and they've been doing more romantic stuff, then he would have been in a better place to say that. But looking at Kola's eyes, at that moment, you can tell that Kola is in a dreamland, like he was really lusting after her at that point. Honestly, Kola needs a wake-up call. He needs somebody to call him and call him to order. He's losing it. I hope Kola gets it together soon. I hope he understands what he's doing soon. And I hope he doesn't get in trouble before the show ends because of Dede. So anyway, I'm just going to end my commentary here. And I'm just going to say, you know, in my opinion, Kola did not cross the line when he did what he did. After hugging her from the back, the shock on his face said it all. It felt like they were in a position, or the level of their relationship has gotten to that level where he can be comfortable to hold her. But she has made him understand that we are not on that level yet. So if he tries it again, then probably I will have a problem with it. But now that he understands our boundary, then I think he will do better. I just hope they can be more. I mean, he's actually very sincere, but I hope that they can be more sincere with him and share her true feelings with him, and stop messing with his emotions and stop playing this game, before it turns too bad. So anyway, thank you for watching till the end. If you did, I appreciate you. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. And I'll be back with more. Bye-bye.